to the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. Lion. Hey, go Lion, go.
Herbert now off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10, Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7 yards.
Hey, ram.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Ganson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And they just get the play off. He finds Johnston. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points.
Set.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he is stopped just before he can get the score, tackled inside that 1-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another.
Hampton does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Go.
He gets it again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package. Right in the sneak, it's Herbert. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 7.
Up and ready to boot it away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
back 20.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Dumped off to his running back. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That one gains 7. And the Lions have a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Finds his man. That ball is loose. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Into the line for another 1st and 10.
Fumble on the play. Out of bounds, the offense retains possession.
Goff to the air now. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Goff setting to throw. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
We go tonight. What's that?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Lions earn the chance to tie before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that kickoff is into and then at the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Herbert on 1st down. Rolling into enemy territory. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. It's Hampton on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another
Shotgun snap to Herbert.
1st down.
This one's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead.
Down, Chargers.
So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Sione Vaki on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Along the right sideline, there's space. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Now going right down the middle. And the Lions tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Cap. 59.
Throwing on first is Herbert. To the left side, and Johnston has it. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Gatson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
Herbert from the gun. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime.
Chargers.
It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
This game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Starting from the 5.
Sione Vaki on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
Lions take over first and 10.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. They go play action with Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery has room down the left sideline. 30 at the 20. Gets the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown. So So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions tie us up 28-all. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert with a blitz coming. On a quick slant, it's Johnston. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he has this down to the 34. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Has it at the 7. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense up to the line
Gain
fast.
of 12 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Value 3, value 3. Listen. Turbo set.
First down throw from Goff. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
So that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Dodge the tackle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but he would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here.
11 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Looking to throw, Goff. On the move, hit it right. He takes it himself, and he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
11. Tonight.
They'll try to run for it with Montgomery. And they'll take him down right along the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
Goff working from the pistol. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions now trail by just a point in the fourth. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie this game 35 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Hampton gets it out of his own read. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third.
They're turning to the option on 3rd and short. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Looking to throw. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions going for the win here. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. A give left side for Gibbs. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
180! Whirling!
To throw. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Back to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll look to throw it. He finds Johnston. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Lions' 44-yard line.
He is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires us.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Meek Robertson takes it away.
Hey, hello. Hey, bro, can you hear me?
Will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard
Hey,
line.
man, that was a hell of a... Appreciate that, bro. That was a hell of a game, fam. I ain't even gonna lie. You had me over here going crazy trying to figure out what you were doing.
He makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Yes, sir. Yeah, GG's, man.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs, and he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Hey, same with mine, man. Yep.
So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And finally, Brock, they can exhale